Yeah. Because her hair is falling out. It's freaking out. It's like, look at all this.
I don't think your hair is falling out.
Maybe it was the sun.
Yeah, you're good. I stress out that.
It's so long.
Yes.
Hey guys, how are you? What's happening?
Come on.
Where's the other one? Which stays?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm with Lori right now. She
Hey guys.
is part of my production company. And we're gonna talk to you guys about
Many hats.
we're gonna talk to you guys about the tricks to how to
So come on.
create your dream fucking life.
Yes. Let's go.
Sugar pie, honey punch.
You know that I love you.
I'm just letting everybody come in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We're amped up this week, guys.
Happy
Can't tell.
Easter, Drew.
Yes, Easter tomorrow.
Hey guys, how are you? Sugar pie. Oh, I could take a nap after this,
Yeah,
you
no.
know?
Another couple more things. You're napping right now.
Like, just like one of these, like you're just
Yeah,
watching a movie,
snuggle.
vibe. Yeah, yeah, like a snuggle.
Yes.
Hey guys, how are you? What's happening? No, it's not.
I said if it was.
Oh, I'd be done.
Talk.
There'd be nothing happening in the music career.
Can't wait.
I'm good, guys. How are you? Thank you. Glad you guys love the Whitney cover. When am I going home? I don't know. Where is home for me? The plane? Hey guys, how are you? Hey Matt, how are you? We're good. So listen guys, coming on here because want to talk to everybody about something that we're working on. So basically, we're going to actually post about it tonight on my Facebook group, Frankie's Official Z-Mob. And what we're going to do is basically do a seminar. We're going to invite only 20 people in so that you can do a personal Q&A and we can actually see you and interact with you and talk about how to create, the life that you dream of, or how to take yourself out of something negative and find the positive. How we've accomplished things when it seemed impossible, the tricks, the things we've learned along the way, even just things like in, your personal life. So what we're going to do is to not make it super expensive and affordable for everybody, we're going to probably do a raffle where you raffle in, and then we're going to spin a wheel, and we're going to spin it 20 times, and the 20 people that get in will get to be part of this, and we'll get to do a one-on-one, not a one-on-one, but a Q&A with, and we can discuss just about anything and answer questions and stuff. So we think it's going to be really cool. And, we were talking about it yesterday and just, about sharing more of, the things that go on behind the scenes and what people don't see and how we achieve certain things and, the ideas that went behind certain things. And so, basically what we're going to do is I'm going to post a link on my Instagram page tonight to my Facebook group, Frankie's Official Z-Mob. You swipe up, it's free to join the group, there's no charge or anything. And then from there, there'll be a video in the group that has all the information on exactly what you do. So basically, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to attach my Venmo / and/or PayPal. You'll buy as many slots in as you want. So let's say you want to buy 5 chances or 10 chances or just one. You would obviously, if I was sending it to someone, I'd be like, Venmo, Frankie Zulferino, I would put my name. No, I'm saying I would put my name of who I am so that we know to put you under the wheel. And then we're going to spin the wheel Sunday night, and then we're going to do this Monday. We're going to test it out, see how it works. We think it could be really cool. If it goes over well and people love it, we're going to definitely do it again. And basically, you could kind of ask whatever you want, and we're going to just, talk about life and, how to really chase your dreams. The one thing I always tell people is, yes, you can enter in from anywhere in the world.
Yep.
The one thing that I always tell people is that, a lot of people always ask me, anyone can realistically achieve anything, right? Meaning anybody can be whatever they want to be. It's just all about mentally getting yourself to that place to believe that. So if you're sitting at home right now and you want to be an actress, no one is telling you that you can't. It's never too late to do something. There's always, a way to do it. You have to completely ignore the excuses that you give yourself. Excuses do not do anything besides hinder you from going after what you want. It has nothing to do with money or the things that people think. Like, I can't do this because I can't afford to do this, or I can't do this because, X, Y, and Z is standing in my way. You have to really create such an incredible mindset, but also surround yourself with the right people, and of course, manifest in positive ways. But I think the biggest trick that people don't mention is a lot of people come on and talk about manifestation. But let's face it, not everyone's that positive every day. And it's just literally, if you are, that's absolutely incredible. But I think more of the mindset is, how do you get yourself through the negative? Mm-hmm. How do you get yourself through the darkness and into the light? And that's really what I want to focus on mostly, because, it's just like I always tell people when someone has a loss in their family or they're feeling down, and people always write to you, you got to be strong. I never write that to someone. I usually write to them and say, it is okay to cry. It is okay to be upset, because that is human. That is natural. It's about how you get yourself past that point, how you get yourself through that. I deal with massive anxiety and stress and, overthinking and all of those things. And so, how did I get myself past that and to the point that I am at today? And that's kind of all the stuff that we're going to talk about. So it's going to be really cool, and we're really excited about it. It'll be really different because obviously I'm usually on here talking about my music career and my next song that's coming out, my next video, which of course is always, my main thing because I'm an entertainer. But I thought it would be really cool to, dive a little bit deeper and do something a little bit more personal. So
yeah, we're going to run it the same way we did with the Venmo guys. And those of you that, the same way we did the raffles before, SLK Entertainment, you send everything in. And then those of you that don't have the Venmo, that were somehow working it out with one of the admins, Kelly.
So guys, just so you know, if you're on here and you know nothing about this, right? Because some people are like, what the fuck is an admin?
Yeah, sorry.
They're that part of it. They have no idea. So we have a group, it's called Frankie's Official Z-Mob. And basically it's a page where all of my fans are there together and you can connect with each other, and you can, it's basically has all my updates on it when I'm coming out with, new music, or I made an Instagram post or a TikTok post. It's always posted on there, and I have admins that help run the pages. And so all of the information for this event is going to be on there. Do not stress. It's not a huge deal. I'm definitely going to do it again. Mm-hmm. And if you are confused, when you get to the page, there will be so many people there to help you and talk you through it and explain how this works. So do not stress on that part.
And have your questions ready, guys, because the way this Zoom thing will work is that we're going to allow each person to ask their question so that everyone gets an ample amount of time. we'll answer the question as best as possible, whether it's directed at myself or Frankie. And guys, I know you all love this man. I do too. He's an amazing human. Let's really dive in, and you have some serious questions. They would be best, and anything that you want to ask that, about the journey. And we really talked about it in this last week, how we have not grown up in this business. We have no one in our families that's grown up in this business. And
I'm going to pause you one second,
yes,
just
please.
because some people just came on. So guys, if you just came on, basically what we're talking about is, hey Tara, basically what we're talking about is we're going to do an event on Monday night. We're going to test it out, see how it works. A lot of people have been asking about it, and it's going to be about how to manifest the life you dream of, how to get through the darkness and into the light, the tricks and things that we've learned along the way. And basically what Lori was saying is what people don't realize about my career, my success, is that Lori was just your everyday mom, who had nothing to do with the entertainment industry or the music industry, and she had a dream to get into music, and her kids were starting to grow up, and she was like, there's still, she still wanted to have her own life and her own goals and her own dreams. And through many different through a cycle of things, we basically somehow found each other. That was fate. And we took something that no one believed in, and we transformed my life, Lori's life, from a dream to a reality. And so those are the things that we're going to just talk about. And basically we're going to do you're going to raffle to buy into it so that it's not expensive. And we're going to pick between 20 to 25 people to be part of this Zoom. Hey, Bella, to be part of this Zoom. And we'll speak in the beginning about it. We'll speak, at the start of it, and then we'll do a Q&A, and you can ask questions, and, and it's going to be super personal, and and it'll be really cool. So, and again, all that information will be on my Instagram. There's going to be a swipe up link to my Facebook group, which is what we were talking about. The Zoom will be an hour. My Facebook group is Frankie's Official Z-Mob, and it has all of my exclusive stuff on there as far as posts, and when I'm doing a live, or when I have a new video out, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's a really awesome community, and we love it. So, and yes, guys, this is Lori. We work together. Lori's my production company. So basically, she's the label behind my music career. And no, we are not related. She's not my mom.
Hey.
Because that's what people were saying.
That's okay. You're a good son.
And so, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to post about it, like I said, tonight on my Instagram. There'll be a swipe up link if you're not on the Facebook group, but you could go and join yourself right now. There's no fee to this. It's just basically my fans and my community, and it's super amazing. So, yeah.
Really excited, guys.
It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Hey, Tara, how are you?
I missed it.
Yeah, we'll see as they keep.
Yeah.
So, for those of you asking about depression and personal problems, of course, we can never personally, everyone in their life, I never ask you something personal. I'll never say, well, you have to give me an example of exactly what you're going through, because that's none of my business. It's about how do you get through that depression. What people don't realize is we all go through depression. We all go through anxiety. It's the tricks to get through that and how to make yourself stronger from that. Literally just today myself, I was sitting in the car and I'm like, I'm getting anxiety, and I'm getting, stressed about all these things I have coming up, and how am I going to make all this work, and, where am I going to make this happen, and how am I going to do this, and it's basically about, inspiring people, and not just inspiring, but actually giving tips. What you see is not always just luck. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. There's a lot of, there's a process to it. So if you're starting your own business or doing something like that, this probably could be really useful for you if you're trying to get it to lift and you feel like you're making a lot of the wrong decisions, And we're going to share what we did that worked for us, because we made a lot of wrong decisions before we made some right ones. And spent a lot of money on things that we shouldn't have. So that's what we're going to talk a lot about in this Zoom. Hey, Wendy, I'm so happy for you.
That's awesome.
So it's not for business personally. You listen, if you're someone who's sitting at home and you're going through shit and you feel like you need a little motivation, this absolutely can be for you. It's going to be a mixture of things, which is why we're going to do a Q&A so we can answer people's personal questions as well. Of course. I'm going to post a swipe up link to my on my Instagram. It's going to be on my Facebook group, and that's where all the information will be, and that'll be on there tonight. Concerts, not sure yet. We're working on it. We are definitely going to be doing something.
Yes.
For sure, like 1,000%. Now, as everyone's starting to get vaccinated and things are reopening, that's the next step. But my first thing right now is that I do have this, massive single coming out. And so that's my first concern, as we've spent so much time and effort and money putting into it. And so we want to really see that lift off and go the right way. And then from there, we'll be discussing that's concert stuff. When will I be coming to the UK? I don't know. I hope soon.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It'll definitely be closer to, yes, like May, June, for sure. For sure. Guys, I would love to come everywhere. Trust me, there's nothing more I would love.
It's easier for you to come to us once we figure out where we're going to be, and you all can come to one place.
Well, not that it's technically easier. The trick is, like what we always talk about, if there's not enough people in one spot, it's actually impossible to make it happen, because in order for me to put on the concert, I have to make sure that I sell enough tickets to at least even cut even on it, where I'm not losing so much money. As far as travel, dancers, band, rehearsals, the venue. So there's so much that goes into it. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, listen, make a goal for yourself. If you want me to come to Michigan, right? I don't know, get me 500 fans in Michigan, and then we can make it happen.
We could talk a little bit about what goes into putting something like that together.
So this dance-off thing that I saw a lot of people were tagging me and stuff in it. One, I definitely don't want to do a competition, only for the reason of, I just feel like, yes, of course it's fun, but we are, obviously all adults, and TikTok sometimes does get, by Anita, TikTok does get a little bit crazy sometimes, as far as, I don't know. I don't even know. I just know it gets crazy, and people get sensitive, and competitions get crazy, and something that's fun starts to become negative. So I did say I definitely would love to do something, and maybe Savage Mom, who's running the competition, can figure out a way to, instead of having a winner, donate something to Chad's daughter who is sick. And for me, I would love to do something like that instead. I also do feel like it really wouldn't be fair, because I am a professional entertainer, and so I don't really want to be competing with people. I want to be lifting people and uplifting people and spreading more positivity, and versus making things competitive. The only person I want to be competitive with is myself, and for my own goals and my own dreams. So Chef Nitro Wife. I don't even know who that is. Should I know who that is?
Who is it?
Chef Nitro Wife?
What do they want to know?
Hey, Gina. Oh, thank you. Yes, I can't wait for you guys to go to New York too. That's going to be so cool. So if you guys don't know this, a bunch of my fans are meeting up in New York the weekend of April 30th. From all over. So like I always say, I can never promise anything because I never know where I'm going to be at what weekend because my life changes instantly every day. It's something else. But if I am in New York the same weekend, it would be pretty amazing to, maybe bump into you guys. Figure out something. That would be pretty cool. But I can't promise anything, so do not take my word and then get mad at me. Second bit. He said.
Take it to the mountain.
And he's in California now. Oh, hey, Christy. I hope the coloring of those eggs went well. So, guys, too, if you have any questions while we're in here right now, I know this isn't like the course, but of course, the Zoom, but if you want to ask, anything about, if you're trying to pursue something right now and you have any questions, be sure to ask while you're in here. Let me know. Did I write my new song? Yes, I wrote it as well as 2 other songwriters on the record as well. What is a master ownership of music? So basically, a master ownership of music is the person who owns the master. So, like, let's say I was signed to Motown Records and they own the master to my record, and now I leave Motown Records and go to a new record label. They still own the master to that record, so they control what happens with that record. They will always make money off of that record, and I will not if I do not own that master. So if I go to a new label, they could give me an issue with selling that master to me or agreeing on things with that master where I couldn't even perform my own song on like a show or something because I technically don't own it. So that's why people say it's really important to own your masters. Listen so much. No wish I have it. Oh, wishing your dad a happy birthday. I'm new here. What kind of music to make? So I'm a pop music singer. If you just search my name on YouTube, honestly, it's probably faster. Frankie Zulferino. You could hear all my songs and stuff, and follow me on my Instagram. And if you really, really want to be a fan, join my exclusive Facebook group. It's free, and you can, connect with people from all over the world that are a part of my dream and stuff. And I've done some cool things. Lori is my production manager, and she runs the label part of what I do. So basically, her main job is actually to make sure that all of my songs are copywritten the right way, and all of the masters to my record are, linked up to all the things that they have to be. It's a lot of like business stuff that people don't realize that actually goes into it. So for a prime example, putting out a single takes over 3 months of preparation as far as marketing, budgeting, music videos, dealing with so many different people that are involved, the music producers, the songwriters, the different managers. And so all of that has to come together in one big picture. And that's Lori's job.
Many hats.
It's quite fun. Doesn't it sound like it? I'm going to bring this closer to us so I can sit back. Yeah.
Can you leave shoes out?
Not allowed?
No.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, also, while I'm on here, I might as well tell you guys, hey, Mindy. Well, listen, Mindy, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to be your favorite one that you find. I could promise you that.
Boy, I missed that.
She said, I found a lot of entertainers on here in Clapper that I've been into, so I said, I'm going to be your favorite one.
The Clapper.
Another
app.
Another cool thing, guys, so you know, is that I am going to be. I did a Paula Abdul tribute video, and I'm going to be releasing it on Tuesday on my YouTube page. But you must check this one out when it comes out, because there is just something that you need to see. So you got to see it. Tuesday, I'll let you guys know what time on my Instagram. I'm going to be promoting it on there.
Amazing job.
It's definitely a special one. You got to check it out when it comes out.
So much going on this month, guys.
How much is my merch? I have different items. If you just go to my website, www.fjofficial.com, you'll see a lot of the stuff is sold out, but there is still what's available still, like
Some
sweatshirts,
hoodies, some t-shirts,
hats,
hats.
and then when my new single comes out, I think we're gonna have one new item too as well at the end of the month. So
That you can never say when you hear the piano.
my covers. Well, most of my full covers would be on my Instagram page, and then I do have a Patreon page as well. It's $12 a month, and basically on there I post all the downloads to my covers. Like I just came out with a cover today to My Love Is Your Love, and I'm gonna post. But you can listen to it for free on my Instagram. But I'm gonna post a download link on my Patreon page, which is all linked in my bio on my TikTok, and basically you can download the songs and play them in your car and stuff, and do what you want with them. How much is it going to be to go into the raffle? Did we figure out a number for that yet?
But it's probably
It's definitely going to be between 10 and 20. We're just working on that, so it's not going to be anything crazy.
I'm gonna put them back in my car. I'll be back, tell them.
Where are you going?
She can get food.
Food chocolate for tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
What?
Make sure you get...
What?
Anything else?
I'm sorry. You guys aren't going to be here. You're going to be in the pool.
No.
not even close. Get some treats. Hurry up. Get your mask. I just can't.
Just, come here quick. Just say hi to my live.
Mm.
Just say hi. Really quick. Tell them what your favorite Frankie song is.
Get that girl.
But it's not, only you have it, right?
Train's leaving.
Get that girl.
No, it's too late. Actually, wait.
Text. Hit the text. Call.
No, I'm good.
No, he doesn't want to go.
It's fine. Real life stuff, guys. Real life. But a good one.
You missed the train?
Hmm?
And I don't think you wanted to go anyway.
No, I didn't.
Exactly. You did that on purpose.
Wait. What's this?
Come here.
What? Oh, this is interesting. I need to see more of this. Oh my goodness.
Like from my fan mail.
Let me see what you got on tonight.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, okay. Fill you guys in on the Zoom session.
The young man is Lori's son.
Frankie's #1 fan besides all of you. It's the only reason I keep him around.
No, I'll be home soon, guys, to check my fan mail. So if you sent, I'll be there next week, and I'll be opening up everything.
I think we just leave it all to them, so we don't have to do more.
They're not read today.
No, they are not.
So guys, a lot of people ask me about this Vegas event, and just like I said, actually I was just talking to Lori about it
Yeah.
before. I can never plan anything literally until 2 days before, because that's how much my schedule changes. If I'm able to, go, it would be a last minute thing. I would love to go and support the event, but I'm not 100% positive, and so
Can't make that decision.
I think you're great, but I saw you say that the videos were more let's. Let me ask you a question. I think you're great, but I saw you say that the videos were more let's. Let's what? The videos were more.
What does it say?
The end of it got cut off, I think. But I saw that you say that the videos that were more. I don't know, I got cut off. How do I eliminate self-limiting thoughts? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's an amazing one. My biggest thing I tell myself every day is someone will perform at Madison Square Garden, right? Someone will perform at the Super Bowl. Someone will do big things. So why can't that someone be myself or you? So every time I start to be like, okay, this is absolutely crazy. Like, this dream is just so massive. Like, who could possibly think that far? You know what I mean? Like, I take a deep breath and I'm like, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, someone will do it. So the only thing that's stopping in that way is my own, limiting my own brain to be like, well, it can't be you because that's just too big of a dream. You know what I mean? So, and I'm like, no, it can be. I just have to keep reminding myself that it's such a mind, it's a mind game.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
So that's a good question.
Yeah, it's difficult some days, trust me.
Yeah, nobody's happy every single day.
How do you deal with a narcissist?
Run. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't that a TikTok thing? Run.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I always feel like that's good about my personality is that I'm pretty like not all the time, but I am pretty level-headed, and so if I know someone's certain personality is a certain way, right, and they're like insisting on something, I'm just gonna sit there and be like, okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
Because there's no point. No matter what fight we get into, you're still going to think that you're right because you're a narcissist. And I'm going to let you have your moment. I'm going to sit back because I'm not going to get myself riled up for somebody else for no reason, It's just foolish. So I guess that's how I would deal with it, just kind of knowing people's personalities,
I just stay in my own business. Makes it easier.
Monique said, run quickly.
Run quickly, Monique. Work.
Who would I love to have someone open up for when I'm a huge star? I want to actually hold an audition, like old school, where you come and you perform and you show me why you should be that person. And it can be however you want to do it. If you want to come with dancers, because that's the kind of artist you are, bring them. If you want to come in with, just your band or your guitar, come in. If you want to sing acoustic, come in. If you want to come in with folk, come in. I want to see exactly what you do and who you are, and may the best person open up. Not by a business deal or, because this person's numbers are this and they should be doing this. No. A person who deserves the platform to be up there. That's what I would love. How do I deal with fan expectations and where to draw the line? That's hard. Holly, come
I
here.
don't think it's hard.
I'm gonna tell you why it's hard, because if you say one thing, right, people get upset that you don't appreciate, or you're not seeming. It's like, so if I say I can't stand social media, everyone's like, right, but but look at what social media gave you. Yes, there's always a catch-22, and no matter what you say or do, everyone's gonna come back with some remark, because everyone thinks they know everything these days, right? It's truth.
Yes.
Everybody's a fucking know-it-all.
Yep.
Until you have to do it yourself. It's
Yeah.
easy to be a know-it-all when you're sitting behind a phone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Unless you're doing it, you really just don't know.
Yeah.
So, as far as like with expectations, I remind myself that at the end of the day, I want to build true fans. I want to build real fans. I don't believe, and this is nothing against people, right? Like, this is nothing against anyone in general. I'd rather have 100,000 followers of real fans than 1 million people that are just there to follow me and aren't really fans. Because at the end of the day, what's that actually doing for me? I don't care about the number. I that number doesn't affect me. I care about touching real people. I care about people actually coming to see me perform. I care about people actually wanting to buy my merchandise and wanting to sing the songs with me and watch my music videos and be in my lives. So yeah, it's amazing. You have 1 million people that follow you, but what is the number doing? I just don't understand. So for me, I'm always just about, I'm only one person, and the only expectation I can leave everyone with is, if you're a real fan, you're here no matter what. You're here through my darkness. You're here through my through my achievements. You're here when I'm, when I'm feeling down. You're also here when I'm having, an accomplishment. And you don't care if I don't shout your name out, or you don't care if I don't come back to you, because you are there because you truly love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, that's, really what what I'm all about. I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to be a creator. My dream is to still be an artist. I love the app of TikTok for being able to just push your video out to people that have never seen you, and to be able to come on here and talk to people and let people know how much you appreciate it, and do amazing things with my fans. But I know that if you're a real fan, you know who I really am, and you know what's really in my heart, and you know the kind of person that I am, and you know that I am super grateful, and how much I do for my fans, and how much they mean to me, and that's all I can, hope people see.
Period. One person.
That's it.
Doing the
From
best
only
you
me.
can do.
That's it. On 10 million apps, and and trying to do so many things, and it's hard. It's definitely hard. Thank you.
It's actually more stressful for me to watch that. You know?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy, you give me so many kisses, my baby.
There's the disco ball. Any other good
How
question?
do I stay grounded? Well, I'll give you a couple of things. One, never be fooled that there's 1 million talented people. One, someone at home is working just as hard as you. Two, know that what you're doing and the chance that you've been given, you always must be grateful for. I've also learned, because I've had massive accomplishments, and I've also had a lot of darkness, and so I've seen the in-between, and I've felt what it feels like to be here, but I've also felt like what it feels to be here. So I understand both. It's like being in heaven and hell.
Yeah.
Like I so that keeps me grounded, because it keeps you grateful.
Come here, Lewis. Leave Frankie alone. Stop.
Oh, but I love him.
I know, but he's just too much. Too
Um,
much.
And so,
No.
you know, I think that's really what keeps me grounded. And also knowing that
The people around
at
you,
the
too.
end of the day, guys, all of this is a fad. This app isn't going to be here forever. So, you know, what you're creating by these numbers and, you know, the validation and stuff, there's one thing that this app cannot buy. There's one thing in the world that can never be bought. That's the gift that God gave me. And that's how I stay humble. Because when this app leaves, I still have this gift. I still have the gift and the ability to perform and entertain people. And so for me, you know, I believe that, of course, things, you know, come in cycles. And, you know, this is the hot thing right now. And then in 5 years, the next hot thing will be. But
I'll always still be here.
yeah, I'll always still be doing what I'm doing. You know, I pray to God for that. Smart that he knew he couldn't go over that
Yeah.
wire, though.
You just.
He was like, I was enjoying this. Oh, Louis, say hi to everybody with that little tongue, huh? Or look at that tongue. Look this way, right there. No, Louis, wrong camera. You gotta learn. Say, there it is, Lulu. Look at that tongue. I know you didn't like it. All right. So yeah.
Wish I could see.
I'm gonna pull it this
No,
way.
no, I just can't see.
Oh yeah, I know it's so hard. That's why I'm always like,
Oh, Kingsport, Tennessee. Yeah, his tongue, I know. Terrible dog. He's such a licker.
no, but you know, because he's got that like side.
She has 3 fur children. Oh. Louisiana.
Yes, the Paula tribute is gonna be on Tuesday. Guys, you've got to tune in for this one. I'm telling you.
Relaxing a little in Florida. Huh? Who knows where he is?
How do I make time for myself? I rarely do.
True. She has a 13-year-old Yorkie. Hey, Vicky won't miss it. Oh, who's that? Hey, hi, Leah. Hey, guys, I just want to mention something here. You know, you talked to Frankie on TikTok. You got to see him in his concert.
I'm gonna pull this back for you.
Yeah, thank you. So I don't look so.
No, you look
So I've
good.
known him quite a few years, and he really is this real person. It's crazy, but he could be testy, he could be cranky, he could be hungry, he could be loving. He's not fake. That I can tell you. I have no time for that because I'm not a fake person either. So he really is the real deal. We'll give it to you straight. And like I said,
Some people don't like that.
well, I just feel like it's important to just be who you are and be authentic right from the start, because if you have to like be someone else, it's really a lot of work. You don't have time for that. So he is grounded. Believe me, we are working really hard. There's a lot of sacrifices being made. Our fans are everything. They've helped us achieve all these things. But make no mistake, we won't stop. We'll keep going. And we're going to see this through until the end. And, you know, remember, they pass through. I always tell people, if you're in the middle of a breakup and there's a sad song on, you can change it to a happy song. You decide if you want to sit there and cry to the sad song, or you change it to the happy song. So I think the Zoom will be interesting. We have a lot of interesting thoughts to share. You know, I have 4 adopted children from all over, and it's a gift. It's taught me a lot of different things on how to, you know, not be a selfish person, to be kind, but don't get it twisted. You know, I'm not perfect, and I will put them in their place if I need to, including this young man. But I just want to say that he really is who he is. It's just, I know it's hard to believe, but because there's so much fakeness out there, and you're getting the real deal. So, and I just can't wait for you guys to see this come to pass. I mean, we're going to make history. Just know it. Understand it.
You want to answer that question?
Which one is it? Read, please. I can't see without my glasses.
If you're his agent, he needs to get rid of you. This guy should have already been signed.
Uh-huh.
Now you could say.
Oh, is that what they say? Well, I'm not an agent. I'm actually the label spending all the money behind him to get him signed. Just so you get that straight.
So, guys, the one thing that people don't realize is, because I get this comment all the time,
As it's so easy to be signed.
it's not even about being signed.
No.
This is what I
It's not the
preach
goal.
about. And I wish that there was more people on this live so that everyone could understand better.
They just never will.
You guys are in control of who you want to win next.
Yes.
You are.
Me.
And I'm going to give you a prime example of what you don't realize has happened. So, everyone on this app, because you guys, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this in a mean way, everyone in this app loves seeing guys, rump and shake and do all this stuff, right? Because it's fun, and you're girls, and you're at home, right? And you're like, yay, work. Okay. But what you didn't realize is you made Knees Like Megan the #1 song.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you didn't realize. You made that when I need like Megan, when I need like Megan. You made that the #1 song because you made it trend.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've told the record label industry that that's the music that you want to hear. Mm-hmm. You literally just did it. But you have no idea that you did it. And so what happens is, and don't get me wrong, am I part of it too? Yes, because I danced to it too. Guess why? Because I had to. Because it's trending and I need to keep my pages moving and I need to keep my career, going to where it needs to be. So I'm part of it too. Don't get it twisted. Do I try to make a difference? Absolutely. So this is where it gets confusing, right? Me singing, my love is your love and your love is my love. It would take an eternity to break us. That will be 20,000 times harder to break on TikTok versus shake my ass, shake my ass, shake my ass. Because what are people going to do to that sound? You get what I'm saying? Like, millions of people aren't going to be duetting Your Love Is My Love because they want to be watching the videos of everyone, shaking their asses and humping the floor. And that's just the truth. Whether people get mad at me about it or not, I don't care because, just like Lori said before, I'm honest. And I've done my research. I've been doing this since I'm 18. So you can come on here and tell me if that, what end, and the other thing. And we want to see this and we want to do that. And you should be this and you should be that. But you are in control of... Ange, hey! Oh my God, that's so funny. One of my best friends from the 7th grade is in here.
Nice.
You are in control of the future. It's also like I tell people all the time that have kids that are teenagers. They are the future. They are setting the tone. So if you say, well, I have no control over what my kid listens to. Okay, well, don't complain about that you don't like what was performing at the Grammys. Don't complain that the Super Bowl sucked. Because you did that. Mm-hmm. Because what you're not realizing is the industry has changed. It's not about who's great anymore. It is about who is winning. It is about what people want to see. So basically, I can come out with the most beautiful record, but I'm not John Legend yet. See, there's where the difference is. So if John Legend comes out with a gorgeous record, even if it doesn't trend, it's still going to be popular because he already has a massive fan base. He already has so many people behind him. He already is a star. But to become a star now is a whole different thing. You can't just show up to someone's house that's, a big music exec and be like, I'm the best of the best. Make me a star. You know what they're going to say? Go fucking work. Go get, didn't even notice. No punches. Doja Cat is singing at the Grammys because of TikTok. And that's amazing for her. Because I actually love Doja Cat. I think she's dope. But she won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And guess what? The world did that for her. How amazing is that? Because we all did notice, no punches, left to right. Because we did that, she performed at the Grammys. So, that being said, instead of saying to me, you deserve to be signed or this or that. Why don't you help me? When my single comes out, dance to it. When my single comes out, send it to every single person you know and say, dance to this, duet this sound. Send it to every influencer and creator that you know and say, can you make up a dance to this? Can you post something to this? Let's get it to trend. So instead of complaining or blaming people for people's success, why don't you be part of the change of it?
Amen. Are we being honest on here?
Always.
Okay, good. So now listen.
I'm
So
being
now I can be
honest.
honest. So this is me being honest.
Are we very honest?
I'm contained. Listen, guys, I get emails every single day. If you don't think that at this point we have been in label meetings, I'm not an agent, by the way. Agent just gets you a job on a cruise ship. So if they don't want your artist because he's not knees like Megan, there's nothing we can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
You send me a lot of emails and you say, oh, I know this person. Why don't you answer me? I'll hook you up with this friend. That just creates more stress because what you can do for me.
But guess what guys, when this happens, guess what I tell Lori to do? I tell her, Lori, do not dare message this person. Do not dare message them because I can tell you what they're going to say before you even message them, and it's going to be a mistake.
Yep.
They're going to look at the project and they're going to be like, this streaming number isn't high enough.
Yep.
This amount isn't high enough.
Yep.
This thing isn't the right way. This isn't where it's supposed to be. I can already tell you all that because I've done it for since I'm 17 years old. Mm-hmm. So I already know.
Spread the word. That's the best. I talk about Frankie wherever I go. In my kid's neurologist appointment. He's getting a test. The technician now follows Frankie. Word of mouth. It's one candle, many candles lighting many candles. It's not me just running and trying to light 10,000 candles. I need all of your candles to light other candles. To show the world that we believe in this kind of artist. Mm-hmm. We want this good music to come back again.
And guys, again, just so you know, because business is business, that's no one's personal, like, we don't have to explain what we do. If I thought that someone wasn't doing right by me, trust me, I've been managed also, guys, just so you know, by some of the biggest managers in the world. I was managed 4 years ago by Johnny Wright. It's not a secret, as people know. He manages Justin Timberlake. He's managed Britney Spears. Mm-hmm. I was signed to some of the biggest agents in the world. I can tell you 3,001 times. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Arizona Famal, whoever you are. I was signed to CAA. Okay, I signed a $500,000 deal when I was 21 years old. Mm-hmm. Okay? I'm telling you, and I'm only saying this on here because you're insulting my people and she's sitting right next to me.
Oh, that's fine.
I would never spew numbers.
Just jealous.
I was 21 years old. I signed a $500,000 deal with Live Nation. Yes. Did I ever see the money? No, because I owed money I was in a boy band, to the people that had invested in us before. But I signed one of the biggest deals with one of the biggest agencies in the whole entire world. It does not matter. And I'm saying this.
Out to my email if she can get you signed.
I'm saying this as well because I also, right now, which I don't speak about, I do have a manager. I keep it very private and personal. And my manager, without saying, manages and has managed some of the biggest artists in the world. People that have performed at the Super Bowl.
It's a process.
Okay, and I've been connected to some of the biggest people you could ever imagine. And it literally does not matter.
It doesn't.
You could sit with anyone. I'll give you a great example. Why don't you message Rodney Jerkins? He's a music producer. He's done some of the biggest records in the world. Mm-hmm. A couple of years ago, he was sitting in Lori's house. Mm-hmm. She literally flew him in. He was sitting in the house. And he had a bunch of artists underneath him. And he said he brought these artists into these labels. And, he's Rodney Jerkins. So in his mind, he's securing this deal. Right. He's one of the biggest music producers in the world. And guess what they told him? You need to go home, bro. You need to take them. And they need to get their numbers up. And they need to do this. And they need to get their fan base up. And they need to get their streams up. Because we're taking the next hottest thing. Because we're not spending money on it. We're not spending our money on things that might work. We're not doing it. So I don't say this, and I'm not trying to. I'm saying this because I want people to understand more. I don't need to explain myself. Trust me. I don't need to explain anything. I don't want someone to come on here and be like, you don't need to explain yourself, because I know people will say that.
Yeah.
It's not about explaining myself. I want to open people's eyes to what is happening in the world. If you have a young kid, if you are someone's grandparent, whatever it is, do you want the world to turn into a place where the talent doesn't matter, hard work does not matter? It's, the next person to exploit themselves and hop on the next trend. That's what matters. Is that what you want for the rest of the world? I don't think so. I don't think a lot of people want that. So my point is, for the 274 people on here, maybe you don't think your voice is important. Maybe you don't think, oh, I don't know people. I'm just, from the middle of nowhere. No one's going to listen to what I'm saying. You make a difference. When you're on TikTok, scroll. When you see a great artist, follow them. Follow them also on their Instagram if you actually like them, because both numbers are important. Go on YouTube, watch their videos, and listen. And also do me a favor, just to be a good fucking human. Comment and like it and tell them that they're great. You know why? Because the same way that you're going through shit is the same way that someone else is going through shit. You have no idea when I am going through shit how it makes me feel when I see you're amazing. You are a star. Because guess what? I need that validation just like everyone else. Because when I'm going through shit, when I want to give up and I see that and I know that people believe in me, I'm like, I got to keep going. Because what I'm doing, there are people who believe in me. There are people who think I'm great. There are so many singers and entertainers and people that you are just flushing through. And instead of commenting on them, you're commenting on this person's bullshit on the post later on some bullshit drama. That's what you're commenting on. You're commenting on probably someone who just wants to exploit you and get money from you. That's what you're commenting on. And you don't even realize it. You don't even realize what you've been wrapped into. And I can tell you this because I know firsthand. I've been around people, innocent people, that just have a good heart and don't realize that they're being raped by people. Do not realize that they're being taken advantage of by people. I know people get upset, but unless you have a business or you are an entertainer, I don't know why in the fucking world people would be giving money to people for otherwise. I'm giving money to someone for a product. And maybe a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. If someone's like a motivational speaker,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But like, I've seen people on this app giving money to just young guys who are sitting on an app eating Chipotle out of a fucking bowl. And you're giving them your money because you think that they love you. They don't. They don't love you. They have no idea who you are. They are like work. I'm going to make believe I love this person, so they give me money, so I don't have to get a real job, so I don't have to work hard, so I don't have to do all this shit, and I could be raking money off of social media. That's literally what is happening in the world. And people have no idea. They can't see it because they're so innocent that they don't realize it. I tell people all the time, guess what? When someone's like, oh, I'm giving people a product. So when I sell something, of course I have to get paid. That's how I live. I'm an artist. That's what I do to survive. You know what I mean? That's literally what I do. Some people will say, oh, why should we pay money, to join your Patreon because I'm a singer? Because why would I give my music away for free?
Exactly.
Singing I don't do this as a side job. I'm not a school teacher who happens to sing and, I'll give you a song for free. I'm a singer. That's what I do for a living. So, yeah, I have to make money off of that. But ask yourself this, why are you going, but you don't want to give an entertainment money, but you'll go and give money on people's lives for sitting there doing nothing. That's what blows my fucking mind.
Just negative people make the world
For
go
$12 a month, I give away free downloads to songs. I give away music, behind the scenes, videos, photos. Okay? That's less than 2 cups in a Starbucks a month.
Yep.
For what I give. And I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but I'm not a mediocre average artist either.
No.
I've opened up for some of the biggest artists in the world. I've toured the whole world twice. I've signed, massive deals and stuff before. And I'm giving away music for $12. And you know why I'm doing that? Because I do understand that people don't have a lot. because I do understand that people are going through hard times. Because I do understand that to $12, that is a lot for some people. That is. Sometimes people are barely making ends meet for their week. But don't say it's a lot and then go on someone else's live that's giving you a shout out to say your name and you're giving them $20.
Right.
Because that's fucking dumb. And if people want to know the real truth, that is the truth. Listen, I'm from New York. I'm raised a certain way. So we do speak a little bit louder and more passionate.
Yeah.
But we're also, I will say, I mean, when you're born and raised in New York, what did I say yesterday? I love being in Florida, but I'm so happy I was born in New York.
Yeah.
Why?
And I'm from Philly.
Because
same attitude.
Right, because it's like, because I'm not fucking, I can see things clearly.
Yes, clearly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not nervous to walk on the street. No one's gonna fuck with me. Trust me. Come near me. See what happens. I have that kind of personality. And so I'm just, saying these things because, I want to open people's, I want to open people's eyes. I want people to see things clearer and see what is actually happening, because when things are happening so fast, you don't even realize it. And then all of a sudden, right? Things are happening so fast, and all of a sudden, guess what? We're all locked in our house for a year.
Yeah.
Just like that. Boom. We don't even realize what's happening. And we don't even realize how powerful our voice really is. And what we, you know what I mean? As people, you do matter. And it's just the truth, whether you think it or not. And guess what? It's going to be me, Lori, you, my family, my friends, that either take me from here to here or here to here. So instead of always asking, what can we do? What can, you need to sign to this. You need to get to this person. I ask you for one favor and one
Just
favor
one.
only, spread my music, comment on my videos, follow my Instagram, subscribe on my YouTube. Everywhere you go,
Stream on Spotify.
tell your friends about me. Tell people that you think might love me. Tag people in my videos. Tag people in my Instagram. Let people know how I've maybe, touched your life, or your favorite song of mine, or send it to a friend, or show a stranger, in the store a video. That's what you can do to help me. Because nothing in my life matters, and I stand by this, without real fans. Nothing. I don't care how big the person is. I tell people all the time, I don't give a fuck. Okay, so what? You're some big, music mogul and you've made all this money. And what? You're one person. I'd rather have 20,000 people standing behind me versus one powerful person. And I stand by that.
These go so quickly.
Oh yeah, you were way past this. We're going.
Oh, that was good.
On the pool.
Hit the like button.
I don't need, I don't need anything in my career besides fans and great music and the talent that God has given me, and that's it. Surround myself with good people and fans. Because if I can perform all over the world for people, right, and I can sell my merchandise, I can survive. And I can live my dream. And that is more powerful than one important person believing in you. It just is.
And who makes them important? How do they know what's good and isn't good?
No, they're the most important.
The fans.
They're the most important thing.
The fans determine if
Yes.
the record is good. Not one person's ear.
No. It's just that. It's just what it is,
It just is what it is.
Thank you. And so when you guys ask, right, going back to the seminar, these are a lot of the things that on Monday when we do this Zoom that we're going to talk about, the things that I've learned. There's been a lot of things that I've done on here that were actually a business tactic that people have no idea, that I've purposely done. I purposely have not come out with a song in a year for a very, very big reason. And I would discuss that all on my, Zoom on Monday. So there's, some tricks to this as well. A Frankie package you could send to my P.O. box. All that information is on my exclusive Facebook group. There's a link on my Instagram right now. You could swipe up to it and everything's in there. Terry said you have a great tan.
Thanks, Terry. That's what it is when you're in the sun and playing golf 6 days a week. It's that life. I'll tell you about it.
I trained for 4 years on a subject that got turned away for jobs for being overqualified. Oh, I know how that goes.
Absolutely.
So guess what? I don't know what the job was or what you were going for.
Doesn't matter.
If you're overqualified, fuck it. Pass that position that you were in and go be your own CEO. Do it yourself.
Period. Just
go for it. If you have that much knowledge on it and you know you can, just do it. It's the same thing for myself. You know what I mean? I'm making my dream happen without that major, universal inner scope. I'm doing it without it. And it's scary. It is. All of my information, guys, is literally in my link tree. Yeah. The Monday Zoom is basically, we're going to do a raffle for it. We're going to post about it tonight. There'll be a swipe up link on my Instagram. I think it's going to be like $15 to buy in. And then we're going to spin a wheel. We're going to open it up to 20 people so that it's more personal and they can literally ask us questions. We're going to talk about how to come out of darkness and into light and how to motivate yourself and a lot of different things. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be Venmo and
PayPal for those people
yes.
that don't have it, I guess that...
Yeah, but preferably Venmo.
Yeah.
So,
And
it's going to be cool, though.
Page to be able to do it.
Yeah, it'll all be on my Facebook page. There's going to be a link on my... I think the link is already on my Instagram to swipe up. And then I'm going to make a video with all the information on it. And then you guys can go from there. Also, if you have any questions, I have... admins that help run my page and they'll be able to answer the questions underneath the video. So don't stress. No, yeah, my Venmo has like a picture of me in a denim like thing, but it's not going to actually be to be part of that raffle. It's going to be on my production company's Venmo. What time is it going to be on Monday? We have to discuss it, and then it's probably going to be like 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Guys, do not Venmo anything because we haven't even announced it yet and stuff. All the information will be on there if you want to be part of that Zoom to buy into the raffle. Will be on the Facebook group. We're going to post it in a little bit. Say.
What was that for?
I'm going to show you. No limit on how many you can purchase. No.
No.
No, we're here, guys. Yes, branding is super important. We know. But everyone knows what my brand is. I'm a fucking pop star. That is my brand. Diamonds, flash, sparkly shoes, dancers, pyro, and really good music. That's my brand.
Yeah, but all the TikTokers are getting those deals.
No, but he means like branding of like your company branding.
Oh.
Like what is your brand? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that is my brand though.
Yes.
Fucking megastar. How to become a pop star in a world where there are none. That's my brand.
That's nice.
And a little sexy too. Rocco says he doesn't learn who I am quick enough. Well,
Just a guy.
yeah, so On my TikTok, I don't leave it. It's not. I don't brand my TikTok. I'm gonna explain why. So TikTok does not push any videos unless those videos are trending. So there's thousands of TikTokers, right, that will are singers, and you'll never even see them because none of their videos are gonna go because they're not doing the trends. So what I do is I leave my TikTok for, honestly, to gain exposure. And I hope that 1 to 10% of the people that follow me on there will then lead to search me and go onto my Instagram page. And if you go on my Instagram page, basically, what I'll do is, if you'll notice, it'll be like a picture, a video, a picture, a video, picture, video, music video, song, speaking, so I could kind of tell people about what I do, etc., etc. I personally think I brand as best as I can. If people go on my page and they're confused, it's the best I really can do. I can't be on my phone any bit more than I am. I also like to keep my brand. We're living in different times, so not to be mean or don't take this the wrong way. There are so many people that are 20 times more successful than me, right? And their brand is absolute garbage. Like legit garbage. You can't even find their songs.
No.
There's no organization. You would go on their Instagram page and not even know that they're a singer.
Right.
There's just videos of them like
Yeah.
walking in a hallway and being like, yeah,
Yeah. Vogue.
fucking money. And I'm like, what is this? And they're massive.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I believe we're living in a world of the opposite. I actually think when you're overbranded, it turns people away because they think you're too polished and people want raw shit. And people are like, fuck this. Okay, great. You sing, you dance, you look good. I don't give a fuck. Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And I honestly believe for a pop star, let's all face it. I'm never gonna brand be massively big until I have that massive money and push behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like what was Dua Lipa's brand before she was Dua Lipa? I don't know. I have no idea.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, like who
talk about
like
it
let me ask you,
24/7.
who is Dua Lipa? I don't know. I don't really know who she is. I know that she's a massive star and she's pretty and she sings disco hits. And I love her for that. I'm not trying to say like in a mean way. I love Dua Lipa.
What else do you want to know about her?
But I also don't give a fuck about what she does in her personal life or who she dates or etc. because
We don't talk.
I consider myself more of on like a brainwave of old school where I
Yeah.
don't really care. I just like, if I love your songs, I would go see you perform, etc., etc. You know what I mean? I mean, I spend hours, trust me, hours on building my pages and getting people to, join my fan pages. And I do this, Rocco, for this exact reason, because I want people to know who I really am. But guess what? We all know I'm only one person, and I could never explain to everyone who I really am every day of my life without it getting old. I will say one thing, not to Donna Summer toot my own horn, but in 1 year, in the worst year of most people's lives, right? I took myself from no followers on TikTok to 700,000. I sold more merchandise in 2 days than I did in the previous 10 years. I built a massive fan base. I charted on the iTunes pop charts 3 times in a massive pandemic.
Recognition.
I was recognized by some of the biggest artists in the world, including Janet Jackson, Neo, Paula Abdul. I made massive changes in my career, and I did all of that literally with just me, Lori, and our fans and our little secret manager on the side.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm pretty proud of it. And I can't say that, of course, it's never perfect, you know what I mean? But to be able to do all of that without having the money that other pop stars have, to be able to even be in competition with these people, to me is pretty fucking insane. And a massive accomplishment, to have created that, and especially during a world pandemic. And I did most of this literally in my friend's apartment.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start this, I'm going to do this, and let's do that, and let's... So.
It's amazing.
No.
Amazing accomplishments.
And I'm only saying this, guys, because so many people always come on my stuff and they're like, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. And it's a lot easier, said than done. I work all day, morning to night, trying to think of different ways. And, if you notice, like, I post a cover on here, right? And I'm like, follow me on my Instagram if you want to hear the full version. I do that obviously on purpose because I want them to go to my Instagram, to transfer to become a fan on there, and then to learn more about me through there. I just came out with a documentary so that, people can hear more about my story and my life. And so if you're on my Instagram, that's probably the 4th or 5th post through there. And you could, hear more about me. I have a text number so that when I go live, I send out a text and everyone can come on and get to, see me and talk to me. I don't know.
I don't give a fuck what people think anyway.
Yeah.
2 fucks. We're living our best life.
But, that's my life. Hey, girl, love you too. Of course, Rocco, yes. Do I need more marketing? Yes, I have no marketing. Like in the real picture of things, you know what I mean? I don't have any marketing. I'm not on TV. I'm not on...
No. We have PR.
Yeah, but I'm saying not yet.
Yeah.
We haven't done it yet because
Yeah.
it's just about to come with the new single.
Yes.
Like in the big...
It's a building process.
big-
You don't just throw out a record with no fans, no nothing.
Right, but in the big picture, compared
Well, is
to...
Rocco offering to do this for us for free? Rocco, are you offering to do this for us for free? Please, Lori at slkentertainment.com. I will entertain anyone that's willing to help us. Email me. We're open.
Guys, listen, I've said it. I'm only going to say it one more time. I want nothing more than just to build real fans.
Yes.
That's literally all I need.
Love 'em.
I'm telling you, I have everything else solidified. Trust me. If you knew the people that I spoke to daily.
That's a process.
Actually, fuck it. I'll go and tell you myself.
Oh.
Yesterday, we were on the phone with the biggest radio promoter. Literally, he's doing Bruno Mars's record right now. Mm-hmm. And guess what he told me?
You have an amazing agent in Lori. That's what he said.
He said he loved my new record, and he said I let my wife listen to it and stuff, and she loved it too. And, he was like, listen, like, it's a new world. Like, shit's crazy. Like, you got to get... The biggest thing right now is you got to make sure that this shit is streaming and you get this record popping on TikTok.
That's it.
And you get people dancing to it and stuff because that's what matters right now.
Yeah.
And then guess what he told us? If you want to compete with the Shawn Mendes's and the
Camila.
Katy Perry's and the Camila Cabello's and the Dua Lipa's.
What's the budget?
What's the budget?
$1 to $2 million per record.
So when people say, and that's what gets hard, they're like, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm also trying to be a pop star. So I'm competing with people that have massive money and budgets.
That's why it's going to be so sweet when we
So
blow
it's
the
such
roof
a
off
different
this.
type of perspective that people don't really realize, Where everyone's like, oh, like, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I agree, but do you just, can someone let me borrow 10 million?
Yeah.
Because that might last me only 1 year.
We're open to that also.
Actually, not let me borrow. Actually, just let me
give.
have, and I don't want to pay it back
borrowing,
either.
yeah. No borrowing. You can't pay it back.
So, that's life, Anyways, guys, I don't want to get too deep into this on here because, again, there's so much that goes into all this, and of course, everyone's going to have their opinion on what you should do and this, that, and yes, and someone once in a while does come through with something amazing, and I'm like, wow, that was a great idea, and I appreciate that, and thank you for letting me know.
We appreciate it.
But I do believe that we're on the right track. It's Lori at, actually, just
What?
DM her on Instagram.
For what?
Rocco wants to DM you.
Hey, Rocco. SLK_entertainment.
Let me just show him.
him.
You could DM her on IG.
Oh, there's people reaching out to
That's
us.
Lori's Instagram. At SOK underscore entertainment underscore, right? Do you have another underscore, right?
No.
Oh,
it's
you
a
don't?
Comma.
Oh, that's okay. It is?
Where?
At SOK underscore
He has one-
entertainment.
Yeah.
Here's one little thing.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
And guys, don't forget to
Appreciate
follow
it.
me on my page. That's
Yep.
me. In case you didn't know. Choo-choo. At FJ Zulferino. It's just the same name as here. Oh yeah,
Awesome.
sorry, it was backwards for you guys, but that's what the her Instagram is, Rocco. So shoot her a DM.
Love it, Rocco. Thank you. Bring it.
Anyways, guys, listen. Shit's gonna happen, and it's just gonna happen because
We
it's
got
meant to be.
TikToks to film.
Yeah, but love you guys lots. Let's do it. Tuesday, Paula Abdul. Yes, I'm on Spotify. Just my name, Frankie Zulferino. That's what all my songs are under. Tuesday, Miss Paula Abdul tribute video.
Yes.
Make sure you're on my YouTube to check it out. All the info will be on my Instagram. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. I'll post all the info about our Zoom that we're gonna do tonight on my Instagram with the swipe up link. If you wanna, be part of it, and we'll be talking more. All right, guys.
Bye. Peace out.
Love you.